Yo, 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 what up? It's your boy Tyler Skolum here with another video, and it is day 12 of Deluxe Pack EX. So, we got a couple of things going on here that I'm very excited about. We are opening up some of this pack, and then soon after, we are going to be doing a little bit of special. It's not really a special secret, you know what it is. We're going to be opening up Raichu promo packs. I only have 3 this time to open. I did not use up any of my extra stuff, but as you know, we are still looking for that second copy of Raichu EX, and it's very likely that we're going to stop at a second copy and not try to flare out the rest. I don't know, it's just tough to like fully flare out all these promos. They're very, very hard to do, and let's just say it's very hard to pull off flaring out both the promo card and then on top of that also playing ranked. Like, it's just a lot of work. It's almost like a full-time job, and I'll be honest with you, this is not my full-time job. Being a YouTuber is not my full-time job. If that wasn't already a public information. But yeah, I mean, as with anything, a lot of people have been very angry and upset about the this set, the packs, the fact that you only get 4 cards, the fact that it's only available in 1 month. Well, I'm here to tell you that, as with anything in life, you know, when one door opens, another door closes. Some people see this as a negative. I see it as it's all, there are some bad things, of course, but I do see the positive as well. I see opportunity, and I think that it's important to look at the glass as half full sometimes and see that there are some opportunities in this set, and that is that, you know, if you do have the ability to open this set, you should open. Oh, nice, an elemental switch. Well, we already have our maxed out ones, but I was just saying that, like, you know, it's if you do see these cards as promo cards, quote unquote, or special cards, quote unquote, then getting them would be something special, in my opinion. So, like, for example, what I'm doing with flaring out these parallel rares, I'm saying to myself, okay, well, you know what? Having a parallel rare flared out Cosmo M is going to be my Cosmo M. That's just going to be the card that I play when I want to play Solgaleo. I don't need to play with the regular copy. I don't need to wait for a future promo copy and then, you know, hopefully I'll be able to open that one. No, I'm going to be opening up the cards that I want to open up. I'm going to be playing with the cards that I want to play with. Perfect example, like last night I was showcasing a YouTube short where I was flaring out the Dragonair because, as I mentioned before, it's no secret that Mega Dragonite got released in ZA, and we all know that ZA is going to be part of this game as well. What do I mean by that? Well, Legends of Arceus was a game that got ported into a set in Pokemon TCG Pocket. And it was wired into the whole Gen 4 thing. Like, they made Gen 4, time, space, whatever. And then they made Celestial, was it called Celestial Light? I don't remember what it's called. But they made an Arceus set. And that Arceus set wasn't based on the original Gen 4 games. It was based on Legend of Arceus, which was actually a very good thing. And how do I know that? Well, they used, like, you know, they used Origin Form Palkia, they use Origin Form Dialga. So instead of having like Origin Form special EX versions of those cards, just like how with Ultra Necrozma, they didn't make an Ultra version of the Duskmane and Dawnwings. They just made them into regular cards because why not? You know, they deserve a card, but there's too many EXs of Necrozma. Actually, there's not too many EXs of Necrozma, but you get the picture. You get the picture. So, with that said, there's a lot of things to unravel here, a lot of things to unpack when it comes to this set and the things that we are interested in. I think that by nature of, you know, okay, well, we're going to get the Leaf Cape, we're going to get all the Cosmo M, like, there's some cards that we do want to target. Still, that not 2-star cards, but these parallel foil cards we should be going after, in my opinion. There is a limited amount of time for us to do this, and there's also a limited amount of opportunity to open up 2 stars. So we have to make a careful balance between getting 2 stars and getting the cards that we need. So with that said, I'm gonna try to go after the old amber fossil. I think that's the name of the fossil that evolves into Aerodactyl. That is the fossil that we're going to be looking for parallel rare versions of. The reason why is because, well, that is a card that's going to eventually evolve into, you guessed it, Mega Aerodactyl. Any card that has a Mega Evolution is going to be very popular, in my opinion. I think they're going to try to make these Megas very, very powerful. And I think that it's important for us to be cognizant about that and prepare accordingly when it comes to our collections. In Magic the Gathering, they have this thing called the reserve list, where they promised the community they would never reprint these cards ever again. So get them while you can, because they're not going to be making any more copies. They're not going to be distributing any further versions of them. I think that Pokemon TCG Pocket is doing something very similar with these promos and this secret set. They're making this set even more and more elusive, exclusive, unobtainable, whatever word you want to call it, FOMO. They're doing the best they can to do that. And love it or hate it, the game has a little bit of everything for everyone, right? There's people who are free to play, who don't want to spend any money on the game, and that's totally fine. That's great. You can play all these cards without spending any money on the game. And I think that's great. They've allowed certain cards. They haven't paywalled. As far as I know, I don't know if they've paywalled any individual cards. I think that any cards that there was a promo of, you could have gotten from an event. I don't think there was any card that was like, you have to pay me like $100 and I'll give you this card. I don't think that they've ever done that before. Correct me if I'm wrong. Leave a comment down below if I am incorrect about that. But as far as I'm aware, they have yet to make a paywall for specific card functionality. Right, everything they're doing is just skins of old cards, skins of common cards. So that's where we're at right now, right? That's kind of where we're at. But yeah, I think Old Amber is going to be a card we're going to want. I don't know if Riolu is going to be a card that we're going to want. Maybe we should get Riolu as well. Interesting. I mean, by that token, like, there's other things that they're going to turn into megas, like Charmander, but we already have shiny Charmander. I think we should be fine there. I'm just thinking about all the possibilities, right? That's what we're looking for, possibilities. What are some of the things that could possibly happen in the future? And what are we hedging our bets against, right? By the way, I just want to say, today has been kind of a disappointment so far. We have not opened a single 2-star EX. And are we going to be facing the same fate that we faced 2 days ago, where we don't get a single 2-star? That would be very unfortunate indeed. But at least we're getting some shinies. We're getting, some immersives. Kartana might be a card that we might want to flare out as well. Haven't thought about that yet, but it was something that crossed my mind, since we are looking to obtain possibly a Ultra Beast strategy, trying to get that 4th copy of Buzzwole, trying to get, maybe we already have the Pheromosa full art, and maybe going after the Leaf Cape, potentially just going after some of these staples in the metagame. And hopefully maybe we can do something like a Buzzwole EX type story with like the 2-star EX from this set. That's kind of what I'm looking at here. I'm picking out certain themes in this set, and I'm trying to go off of them. Like what are some things that we could do to build? What are some decks that we could potentially build? Nice, an Arceus EX. Okay, well, that's one card that we can finally cross off the list of cards that we can open today. Hopefully we can open up more 2-star EXs like that. As I mentioned yesterday, we opened up Professor's Research, which is quite nice. And yeah, no, I mean, today was, I do apologize for today. I did mention this in a previous video that I have not uploaded yet, but I woke up really late today. I was like super tired, and I just kept hitting the snooze, the snooze, the snooze. It was crazy. I was like, it was really rough. But I'm here. I'm making videos, and as you can see, it's no secret that I uploaded this video relatively later than I usually upload videos, and there was a reason for that. I was just very incredibly busy, and I think that you can probably expect me to be busy like this going forward as well. There's going to be times, as I mentioned, this month, this week, these 5 days I told you I wasn't going to stream is because, oh, that's my second. Funny thing is, that's my second parallel rare candy, which is crazy because I have like 6 or 7 like crown rare candies. But yeah, I was just saying that, like, you can expect me to be having a crazy schedule, and sometimes I will not be streaming regularly. As much as I want to try to monetize this videos, get into YouTube partnership, we have to work with the cards that we are dealt. And the cards that I was dealt was that I am not a YouTuber primarily. I mean, I do make YouTube videos, but I don't do this for a living. I don't make any money out of these videos. This is completely for your enjoyment. It is just me opening up packs for my enjoyment and also your enjoyment as well. But I don't make a living making videos. I have my own living. I have my own life outside of YouTube. And for that reason, I'm not able to have a consistent streaming schedule for YouTube. I mentioned in a previous video that I may be distancing myself away from certain things like Twitch. We might distance ourselves from that a little bit. By the way, I have not been... Oh, nice. Okay, this is our 7th or 8th Lucamine. This is crazy. Can we get something besides a Lucamine? I was just saying that I haven't really been sick that much. I mean, I've been I was coughing a lot yesterday. Today I have not been coughing up that much. If I do cough, it's because I'm trying to clear my throat for whatever reason, but I'm not really intentionally trying to cough. But yeah, I mean, I live a busy life. I'm not gonna have time to make YouTube videos all the time, but I am gonna try my best to upload and to fulfill my intrigue of being part of the YouTube platform and the economy of trying to get monetization, sponsorship, whatever. I think it'd be really cool to do something like that, to pursue that, because it's not something that I really need in my life. It's not something that would be like a game changer for my livelihood, but it would be nice to have this channel be something greater than the sum of its parts, because as you know, I've had another YouTube channel that has 8,000 subscribers. It's a very inactive channel. I've been uploading every day, but the viewership and the watch hours is not nearly as big as the channel that I have here in Tireless Golem. Tireless Golem is more active. I spend more time making videos for Tireless Golem. The quality of my videos and when I sleep till later are actually really good. In my opinion, I do put a lot of effort into those videos. I put some effort into these videos too, but this is a phone game. It's easier for me to make videos. It's easier for me to edit videos on a phone. It's harder for me to edit videos for I sleep too late. But yeah, the card is Old Amber. That's the card we're targeting. We haven't gotten a lot of parallel rares of that card, but I will say that the Old Amber, by the way, that Crobat was a parallel foil one. The Old Amber I think is cheaper. I think it's like 35 something. All right, it's only like 35 pack points. We've been getting a lot of Immersive Pikachu EXs. I think we are going to probably play with Immersive Pikachu EX. Although I do like the metal rare as well. So we might try to go after those. Still a lot up in the air, but I can't say that we didn't get any 2 stars. Even though today was not really the best day, I can't say that we didn't get any 2 stars, because we did get at least a couple. Whether we liked it or not, we ended up getting a couple copies. So maybe we'll get some more, maybe we won't. Who knows? All I know is that we try our best. We try our best with the hands that we're dealt, and that's all we can do. So, cards like Venusaur EX, they're gonna make Mega Venusaur. It's gonna probably change the it's probably gonna change a lot in this game. They're probably gonna make cards that are just gonna change the game forever. I don't think Mega Venusaur is gonna be the card that changes the game forever, but like people were talking about the Mega Blaziken card that does like 120 damage and burns your opponent for 2 fire energy. Like it's very similar to Solgaleo, except Solgaleo does 120, has the downside of taking damage. Blaziken is 3 points, so if you get knocked out, then you instantly lose. It's a tough call. I think that I probably would want to play Solgaleo over Blaziken, because at least with Solgaleo, you lose Solgaleo, you don't necessarily lose the entire game. So I do see where people think that Blaziken is worse in that sense. Blaziken also has a lot more HP and doesn't get any recoil damage. So there's a lot of things that's interesting about this Mega set that I'm really looking forward to seeing. I'm really interested to see what it's going to look like. And apparently we're not going to get answers about it for maybe another couple weeks. But we are looking forward to, hearing news about the future of Pokemon TCG Pocket, because we're heading into the B year. This was A year, and as you know, the promo A's are going to be retired. People are saying, oh, are they going to make the A promos tradable, and maybe when they make B promos it'll be different. We have no idea, honestly. We don't know what's going to be going on. Everyone is just speculating at this point. Everyone's just thinking about what's going to happen. Maybe they make the promos tradable, maybe they don't. It's really hard for us to know for sure. It's really hard for us to know, and I think that at this point we just have to wait, and that's all we can do. And I think that we have to just relax, because I know that I'm definitely excited or anxious about it, and I know a lot of other people are excited and or anxious about it as well. But we just have to wait and see what is going on in this game, because there's a lot that we don't know. All right, let's see what we got here. All right, so Farfetch is another good pull. There's a shiny Farfetch that I'm also interested, that I already have copies of. But this Farfetch is good too. I could see myself playing the full art Farfetch'd. Are we gonna get another 2-star is the question. Just a Farfetch'd. All right, very good. Very good. This seemed like the same pack as the last one with Farfetch in it. Okay, I'm just getting a lot of Farfetch'd. Okay, that's all I gotta say on the matter. Just getting a lot of Farfetch'd. Okay, well, we got Weavile EX. We've gotten several of these today. Dragonite EX, again, we're looking for... Hopefully, Mega Dragonite EX will be really cool. I'm really looking forward to that. Okay, well, there's regular Arceus EX. And I think this might be the last pack of the day, because we started out with, like... Let's see. I think this might be the last pack of the day. I'll have to double check. Yeah, that was the last one. But never fear. Promo packs are here. We've got the 3 solo battle rewards. Let's just open them up and see. I still don't have I still don't have a second Raichu EX. We're looking for Raichu EX. Can we get one? Yes! Yes! Finally, we got one. Yes! I can't believe it. Finally, something good happened today. Finally. Wow. Okay, you know what? I'm actually going to take a picture of this. This is going in the... this is going to be the video. This is going to be the big thing that I showcase in the thumbnail of this video. Finally, we get the Raichu EX that we deserved. Finally. Well, at least I could say there's one good thing that happened today. And we are going to exchange pack points for... we're going to exchange pack points as well for the things that we're missing. I'm probably going to do that off stream. But yeah, it was great talking and chatting with y'all. Feel free to like and subscribe to the channel. We upload videos daily. And stick around. Tomorrow we'll upload more another video of daily pack openings. See you later.